Virgo, hello. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're returning, and thank you so much for returning. We're going to do a Celtic cross for May. Just get an overview, what's coming in, what's around you, and then one oracle card at the end. Before we get started, we are going to use the singing bowl to clear the energy that might be lingering and connect with those of you who are watching the video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Also, if you want to use this time to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, guardian angels that you would like to be here, any beings of light are welcome. The more the merrier. So, let's go. Let that ring out. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. I feel like one time I watched one of my videos back thinking that the singing bowl was going to be like really, really loud. And you couldn't even really hear it, like, at all. So, I don't know. But I enjoy it, and it helps clear the energy. So we're gonna keep doing it. Alright, first card out, 8 of Swords. Interesting. This is you currently. This is your current feeling state, energy that you are in, stuck in, self-imposed stuckness. Let's be clear. This is a feeling that you have no options, you have no choice. Woe is me, what am I going to do? It's very limiting visions, not being able to see a clear way out, having a problem and not being able to see a solution. It's like feeling like your hands are tied. Like, well, I don't know. There's not much I can do here. But when in reality, there are a plethora of options and there's a multitude of things that you can do. You just have to choose to unstick yourself. You have to take the blindfold off and maybe even step out of your comfort zone a little bit. Realize that you are not in any imminent danger. Nothing is threatening you. You are safe to proceed, is what I am getting. What's crossing you? The Devil. There could be a Capricorn person in your life who challenging you, giving you some pushback in one way or another, getting in your way about something. This could also be your own toxic traits that are making you feel like you're in this stuck state. It's this old patterns of thinking, old habits that are creeping back in, that are trying to keep you small, trying to keep you feeling stuck, trying to make you believe that you are helpless. There you go. These are also just toxic, negative, could be people that are in your life that are just, I don't know, it could be the reason why you're feeling this way. Maybe when you talk to the people around you about things, they're like, yeah, there's no hope there. Throw in the towel. There's no way for you to get around that. There's no way for you to get past that. You may as well just settle. And it's like, that's not it. So if that is the case, and there are people around you that are feeling extremely toxic and feeling very heavy and negative, do your best to avoid them. Do your best to move away from them and not engage with them as much as you possibly can. Yes, there we go, Virgo. Here we go. Okay. In your recent past, you have the Six of Swords. This is the energy of leaving things behind, leaving behind chaos, leaving behind conflict, leaving behind self-destructive patterns, specifically negative thinking habits, anything of the sort that just really is no longer serving you. It's leaving that behind and moving to a space of calm, of clarity, of revelation, and what you're moving into. So you moved away from something and you moved directly into this feeling of stuck. Like it could have been this energy of leaving things behind, and you're like, okay, well, that's as far as I can go. That's as much as I can do. Like, I'm kind of maxed out. There's nothing else I can do here. But that's not the case. Let's be clear. There is always something more you can do. There is always a solution. You are never stuck. You are never powerless. I feel like you guys need to get out of your mind a little bit more and get into your gut. I would say heart, but that's not it. Get into your gut. Because our guts know what's up. That was stupid. I'm sorry. I'll never say that again. In your near future, the Star card. Aquarius energy, water bearer. She is not only watering her garden, but she has an infinite source of that water. So it's like never-ending supply, and she knows that it's never going to run out. She is free. She is uninhibited, out here naked and just blowing in the breeze. This, I feel like, is you. You could be gardening a lot in the next few weeks. Throughout May, you could be spending a lot of your time outside in nature. I also on a beach is what I'm seeing, which is not typical of this card, but just intuitively, I'm seeing you on a beach, just sunning yourself. This card also signifies a great healing. Either needing to initiate a great healing or having gone through a great healing, a restorative, soul-level healing that will elevate you to kind of a star status where people are looking at you for inspiration. They're looking at you and just seeing you glowing and knowing that if you can do it, I can do it too. That's the kind of inspiration that you are providing to people in these next few weeks and throughout the month of May. It's like you are putting yourself on display to show other people that it is possible, that I got through this. I healed the darkest parts of myself. I healed the most toxic parts of myself, the most stagnant parts of myself, and I'm here to say, that's too many. I'm here to say that you can absolutely do it too. This could also be speaking to stardom of some sort in the literal sense of like going viral for something, having something blow up in a really big, kind of unexpected way and making you kind of an overnight sensation is what I'm getting. And if that's not on like super famous kind of scale, it could just be within your field of business. Maybe you're just receiving some sort of accolades or recognition of some sort within your field. All right. This is interesting. Is that the way that those are supposed to come out? Okay, yeah. In your mind space, what you're thinking about a lot lately could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be heavy on your mind. You could be wanting to offer some sort of display of love to somebody, a poem, a song, just to express your love in one way or another, or that could have happened to you, and it's on your mind a lot. Say you are in a relationship and you had someone reach out to you expressing how they feel about you. You are the person I want to be with. I can't stop thinking about you, blah, 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 blah. And so now you're like, and you didn't necessarily engage. You didn't really give them the time of the day. Say you are in a relationship and you're respecting that relationship and being loyal to it. But it could be something that you're thinking about quite a bit. Like, should I end this and go in a different direction? Are they being serious? Anything like that, that if someone reached out to you and expressed something to you, it's definitely on your mind. It's been on your mind quite a lot. All right. In your subconscious, you have the Death card. This is telling me your subconscious is wanting to end something. It knows that in order for you to reach the sun, a certain level of happiness, a certain level of fulfillment, you're going to need to put certain things to an end. Yes, I said certain a lot just then, and I don't regret it. There are things that your subconscious is aware of that you may or may not be aware of right now that need to end. And it might be something that feels tough to end. It might be a significant relationship to you. It could be a job. It could be a way of just being that needs to die, essentially, for you to ascend and for you to reach certain levels of healing, for you to achieve kind of the life that you want, is what I'm getting. Your subconscious is definitely working towards getting you to acknowledge and release these things. Advice from Spirit, Page of Pentacles. They're saying to go back to the basics when it comes to your money. Save like you're new to saving. Spend like you're newly out on your own in this world. This is a very young, a very naive, but very loyal, determined, hardworking energy, especially when it comes to money. But Spirit is saying, take it back to the basics. You could be at a Queen of Coins or Empress level right now, but they're saying, just take it back to the basics. Go back to writing out a budget. Maybe you've gotten away from budgeting or sitting down and going through your receipts and seeing how much you spend in a month. Things like that. That when we start off on our own financial journey and in charge of our own finances, that we do. But maybe when we reach our 40s, 50s, 30s even, we're like, we lose sight of that a little bit. And it's saying, Spirit is saying, just go back to the basics a little bit. Reintroduce budgeting to yourself is what I'm getting. External energies, you have the Six of Cups. People around you there could be a lot of people from your past reaching out to you, kind of talking about the past, bringing up old things, maybe high school, feeling very nostalgic, sending you pictures like, oh, I just came across this. Isn't this so funny? Posting pictures and tagging you, telling stories of when you guys were younger. That's just that's the energy that I'm getting that is around you right now. Your hopes and fears. The Sun. You're hoping. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck. It is the most abundant, most radiant, electric, vital card in all of the tarot deck. And I feel like your hope is that you can reach that level of satisfaction, that level of contentment, that level of warmth from within, that level of achievement I'm getting as well. You want to be standing in the sunshine. You want to be able to travel. Gosh darn it, I don't know what's going on with me. Got the hiccups. Sorry. You want to be able to travel on a whim if you want. You want to have the means to do so. You want to, when you're feeling down, be able to chase the sun. That kind of energy of just freedom is what I'm getting. You're hoping you can achieve this level of freedom that you desire. And then obviously on the flip side of that, the fear would be that you're not ever going to reach that level, which I honestly don't think that's not a possibility for Virgo. I know for a fact that everything that Virgo wants, they will get. So if you're wanting more travel, you're wanting more peace, you're wanting more sunshine, you're wanting more warmth and more positivity in your life, it's coming. It is yours to have. Don't worry about whether it's coming or not. We only need one more card, so I'm going to put these two back because how do I decipher which one to take without making you guys feel like I'm just choosing it just because. So, Spirit, speak to me and through me. What is Virgo's outcome for this month? What is the outcome for May for Virgo? All things considered. What's the outcome for Virgo? What's the outcome for Virgo? Come on, just one, please, Spirit. Why are you doing this to me? Just one card, please, Spirit. An outcome for Virgo. What is the outcome? There we go. 7 of Wands. Okay. Something is making you feel very defensive. The outcome of this is you having to defend your choices, you having to kind of fight for and work for this life that you're trying to achieve, which is, I mean, neither here nor there, because you're willing to work for it, you're willing to fight for it, you're willing to defend your choices if you need to. Not that you necessarily want to, but you will, because you know that you've made the right choices and you know that you're on the right path and making the right decision. So if someone questions them, you're okay with pushing back a little bit and be like, listen, this is why I do what I do. Not that I need to explain anything to you, but I'm gonna, so you can shut the fuck up. Kind of the energy that I'm getting from that. Alright, let's get an oracle card. This is the Seasons of the Witch series. This is the Beltane Oracle, which is the spring festival, May Day on May 1st, Celtic festival. Let's see what you guys got. Indulgence. Card number 19. 19s could be significant. You could have been born on September 19th. I'm going over September 19th. Let's see. Self-worth. Beltane is a natural time of indulgence when the earth offers a feast for both the eyes and stomachs as spring comes alive and expands in bursts of colors and blooms. Like Mother Earth, you too will come alive when you indulge yourself. Indulgence doesn't necessarily mean eating an entire box of chocolates, though sometimes this may be required. The most productive way to indulge yourself is to acknowledge your worth and needs. Demand what is yours by giving to yourself first. Do you always put others before yourself? Are you working hard to fulfill someone else's dreams rather than your own? Do you stifle your own desires in favor of someone else's? Your dreams, needs, and desires matter just as much as anyone else's, even more so because they are waiting patiently within your heart, waiting for you to find the time and space to bring them to life. All right, guys, that's it. That's the message. I hope you guys have a fantastic May and you are just reveling in all of this newness and beauty and color and just everything. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.